Let's start by darting into the city. Right, so there's a bus for London Victoria National Express, service 451. Let's head into the railway station and then we can figure out today's plan. So we've made it into Central Station. We've got just over half an hour till the train. In front of us there's the 0911 for Newark, which is 1806, and then through the back end is a ScotRail unit.
The next train departs from platform 3A will be the
18782.
East Midlands Railway service to Newark North.
The 0911 East Midlands Railway service calling at all stations to Newark Northgate. 1806. I'm not even introduced what the hell I'm doing today yet. We'll get round to that shortly. It's going to be fun though. Hopefully it all works out because the middle of mainline disruption, it might not. So just whilst there's a very quick break in traffic, today might end up being attending Attenborough bouncing to Beeston because it sounds like a good idea. There's nothing to do around here and I've not really got any cover for the remainder of the week. As of recording, I'm not available tomorrow and I'm not available the day after it. So I kind of need to quadruple up, if that's a thing, to counterbalance those days out to still have enough to cover in the meantime. So what we're going to do is board the 0935 from platform 5A for Attenborough, which is of course a Leicester via Nottingham service. And then see where we end up after that, but I'm hoping an hour at Attenborough, bounce to Barton Lane, back to Attenborough station to get the train to Beeston, bounce to Beeston, I've gone around in a circle now, and spin back round, and then
The next train to depart from platform 5A will be the 0915 Northern service to Leeds via Sheffield.
finish back here later. With the conductor shutting themselves out about 3 times and now unlocking the whole train, we've got the road and we're ready to leave. Maybe we're not. Nope, if we see, the conductor just shut themselves out again. So we can't go anywhere. Oh dear, Scott. The 0915 Northern train service to Leeds. I think the conductor's in now. I hope so, because we're doing it gone. It's 782 for Leeds via Sheffield and Barnsley. In the next 19 minutes, mine's due in. It's better to be early than have to race your bloody train to the platform. This should be mine.
Platform 5A for the 0935 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester via Nottingham, Market Drayton, Barningby, Hayborough and Grimsby Town. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
We've got 175.34 on today's run. I'll see you over at Attenborough. Unless we get set stopped at Nottingham, which I'm not sure about. Let's start on the platform of the 1037 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Leicester. The early Newark train was nothing of significance. He's 9 minutes early because he didn't wait any time at Trent Junction because there was nothing in his way. Let's move on to barriers. Just walking through the back end of Attenborough Nature Reserve that I've not been through before. Just past 2 school classes and one teacher's rightly said to the pupils, be careful where you walk because obviously it's animals' habitats and we don't want to stand on them. Good advice. Let's get a Barton Lane. And Barton Lane. What I've noticed since I was here last year, they've actually reconstructed either all, if not the front of the property. That was completely dead, derelict and done for previously. It's nice to see something change about this place, even if it is the only thing. Because the next 2 trains are stuck at Market Harbour in the signalling cable theft thing, I'm going to try and get back to Attenborough for 2L60 and then hop over to Beeston a bit earlier than planned and then just have an extended break at Nottingham or something. Let's get back through Nature Reserve. Well, I clearly made it back to Attenborough again, didn't I? My next train, I'm not certain when, because the other ones, finally, one's just left Market Harbour 85 minutes, Leicester. Because he's gone via Corby, hasn't he? So he's about 100 minutes late now, and he'll probably terminate there. Our next is expected at 11:41 in 9 minutes' time. And he's got a 3-minute delay at Nottingham because he's out there for 3 loadings. It's probably busy over there with all the disruption. Put everyone for Leicester. Or even Beeston, East Midlands Parkway, Loughborough, Leicester on a local service.
Your destination is on the right.
Thank you, love. Very helpful of you. So we're back at Attenborough now. Let's get the remains and then up on the... I don't know when the next stopper is because I've got the wrong timetable up, bear with. Right, so then we'll jump on the, I've got to say, for 12:20 Grimsby to hop down to Beeston. Then what I'll do is change there again after a bit to go down to Nottingham to then catch 2L67 there. And then at least I've got a lot to overfill, or so to speak. Let's see what happens back here at Attenborough. With Midland mainline disruption, all trains going via Corby due to theft of signalling cables at Market Harbour. And to finish the attending Attenborough, there's some community rail bits and bobs. If you want to read, you can do some pausing and zooming. Something about a Civil War in 1660. Ooh, driven by coal. Well, that's all in. So the final half an hour we'll do here because I'm on 2L67 over to Beeston to do the Beeston bounce. And then see what happens afterwards. There's currently attendees over at Nature Reserve crossing, so I'm guessing there's been a near miss whilst I've been away, or it's not functioning. Let's see what's going to happen on the platforms whilst here at Attenborough. Okay, we've attended Attenborough. Now it's to bounce to Beeston to get the echoing effect of the cable theft of Market Harbour. So this brought me up here. I know it's taking me back down 1 stop. So let's do the Beeston bounce. 125.34. Beeston
is delayed by approximately 14 minutes. This is due to a speed restriction.
Oh dear. Here's the
Platform 2 of the 12:22 East Midlands Railway service to Crewe, calling at Long Eaton, Derby, Tutbury and Hatton, Uttoxeter, Lion Bridge, Knowlton,
and the 12:24 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Grimsby.
Cinderby, Hyphen and Lincoln Central. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Yes, and it's a 158. So look, I've only got it one stop because these can be pretty uncomfortable. We're at 806 on this one. Now to Nottingham. So, attending Attenborough, bouncing to Beeston, and now Nottingham. Here's a terminating cross-country service from origin point. Birmingham U Street, so it's 17398 again. Right, we've got an hour here to then board the Grimsby service. I'm going to draw into full disruption mode. If the train's too busy, you're not going to see it, but I'll assist platform staff. That is late. Where's it calling, please? Is it Leicester?
Leicester and Market Harborough today. This is due to a fault with the signalling system. This train is formed of 7 coaches.
And to take me back, the Welsh unit on the 1435 East Midlands Railway service to Grimsby Town. Hopefully this time I'm not carted back by a bunch of drunks like I usually am. That's only 273. Oh, the lifts on 13 and 14 in Piccadilly have gone out again. And that was the end of that. I managed to get 36,450 as my bus home, although it had a smashed windscreen. I say smashed, you know when you've got a crack in the middle of it? That. Thanks for joining me on this second random vlog adventure. Let's see where the next one takes us.
Oh,